Hello, beautiful people. Hello, 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 hello. And welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Gets Tarot. Good day to you all. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hi, guys. Hello, Lucas. Hi, Jenna. It's good to see you. Ananya, it's good to see you as well. Bernadette, Joanna, my fabulous moderator. Guys, welcome on in. Today we are doing free yes or no questions. But before we get started, we do have a minor announcement. Looks like you rearranged your setup. Yes, I just moved my desk from there over here because a funny story. I have new neighbors across the street, but through this window, I literally can see the person working, doing things, and I was like, I can't handle this. It's too many visuals. I gotta move this freaking desk. So I moved my desk, so I don't have to look at my neighbor doing whatever they're doing across the street. So that's why I had to change it, guys. I had to change it. I couldn't see it anymore. But with that said, chat, we do have an announcement today, okay? We do have an announcement. We're going to have a moment of silence. We no longer have one of our wonderful moderators with us, Vivi, one of the first moderators that ever joined this channel, that ever was participating in the chat, who was a huge part of this community. They are no longer with us. And I just wanted to take some time to really say some kind words about them because they were one of the most amazing people on this planet, in the universe, honestly. Vivi was this wonderful individual who came on with such a pure energy. They would always be in the beginning of the chat saying, hello, beautiful people. And they would send emojis, chat with people, just be kind and such a thoughtful energy. They were a great person, a great participator, and such a helpful force for this channel. Without them, we wouldn't really be having some of the useful little tips and tricks that we have for this channel right now. And I just want to take a moment to not only just appreciate Vivi, and while they will no longer be with us on this stream, I do want you to know how much they cared about you all and how much they had just contributed to the channel overall, okay? So we're going to take a moment of silence for Vivi, my wonderful, wonderful friend, and such a special individual. And wherever they're at, I hope that they are at peace. Vivi, we honor you, and we hope that you're getting all the rest in the world, okay? With that said, we won't go too much into it because it is a private matter, and I do believe Vivi would want to keep this information as private to them as much as possible. But I did want to share that with you all, not to keep you in the dark, that Vivi is no longer with us. And our prayers not only go to Vivi, but those who loved them, and appreciated them, okay? So thank you guys so much for not only, just showing your love to Vivi, but if you guys could just give us an emoji in chat, like a heart, a little bird icon, even just a globe icon, that would be really lovely. Vivi, wherever you are out there, I just want you to know how much we love you and how much we're so grateful for all that you've done for us, okay? So with that said, thank you guys so much for the appreciation and the help and just for the moment of silence. We're going to get to our readings now. With that said, chat, today we are doing free yes or no questions. And that means you can ask whatever you want, and I'm going to give you a response in 2 to 3 cards, depending on what your spirit guides would like me to have. As long as your free questions are in a yes or no format, I can offer you a yes or no response, okay? And if you would like to donate for a reading, all you have to do is click the pinned comment at the bottom of chat. It says how to donate for a reading. You can do so via Cash App or PayPal. Readings are only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a quick yes or no. So this is the current donation list. Thank you to all those who have donated. If you're someone who has donated and I did not put you on the list currently, do let me know. I will change it accordingly to reflect your donation, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience. I appreciate it. And I deeply appreciate you all for your kind words about Vivi. Thank you all so much. Vivi, you will be missed. Greatly missed. Greatly missed. So sad to hear that about Vivi. They were incredible. They were an absolutely incredible force. And I'm so thankful to be blessed to get to know them. Beautiful words. They would appreciate you for your kind words, Erica. Thank you so much, Joanna. I appreciate you. Another one of my wonderful moderators. With that said, we're not going to be sad. We're not going to cry. I already cried enough buckets to fill an entire ocean. But with that said, we're going to get to our first reading with Magnet to Love. Do you see positive news coming towards my career? Thank you. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Me too, Johanna. I feel you on that. Guys, thank you for your emojis for Vivi. I thank you so much for your kindness. A spirit in 3 cards, connecting to Magnet to Love, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Connecting to the positive news coming towards their way. Spirit in 3 cards, do you see positive news coming towards Magnet to Love's way in their career? The answer is a firm yes. Oh, I see a new job coming in for you. Look at this. The Magician, the Fool, and the Queen of Swords here. You have some major good news coming in for you. Maybe something you particularly wanted. It's interesting the 1 turns into a 0. If you're looking for new work or trying to elevate yourself, Magnet to Love, it does seem like you'd have something new coming in where people barely know you, or it's going to be a situation where you're using your intellect for the career, okay? So with the Magician, the Fool, and the Queen of Swords here, the answer is a strong yes for you. A very strong yes for you. So be on the lookout for that, okay? All right, we're going to get to, thank you, Joanna, for your donation. Would you like to be in the mod portion of the list or the actual donator list? Just let me know when you're ready, okay? All right, so clear the energy, spirit, please. And then you're going to get to 2 more people. Good luck to you, Magnet to Love. Great reading. Magician with the Fool there. That is great news. Yes, correct. Love this. Thank you, Erica. You're very welcome, Magnet to Love. So we're going to get to another yes or no question with Atira. Will Z get married to me in the future? Well, first of all, that's it. You gotta ask them first. We're gonna clear the energies. We're gonna connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Atira, followed by Z, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit in 3 cards. Will Z get married to Atira in the future? We have here the Knight of Wands, the Judgment, and the King of Wands here. Is it what I think it is? Spirit is saying if they first have to want to. So Spirit is saying way too fast. First of all, the person hasn't even decided personally if they want to get married. So we have here the Knight of Wands, which is just, that's way too fast to judge on that. Knight of Wands is one of the fastest knights in tarot. You have the Judgment, and then you've got the King of Wands here. Spirit is saying the person hasn't even came to that point of thinking about it quite yet, okay? So if you guys are still sort of connecting, you're still sort of working things out, your spirit guides do want to warn you, like, hey, that person hasn't even decided on that yet. So give it some more time, hang out with them, spend more bonding time with this person, and then see what unfolds for you in the future, Atira, okay? Good luck to the 2 of you. We're going to ring the bell to your success. May your bond deepen, and may you guys continue to have a flourishing connection, okay? All right, so to clear the energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Gotcha, Joanna. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Atira. Good luck to you both. We're going to get to Bernadette here. Will the summer go well? Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit, to connect to. The answer is a very strong yes, but there will be some drama. It's going to be exciting drama, but I do, yes, and some very satisfying dramas coming in for you, Bernadette. Clear the, ooh! This is the type of drama you want to see happen. Like, it's not affecting you, but it looks good to watch. Spirit, what are you saying? Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to connect to Bernadette, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her summertime. I feel like a spectator. We have here the Page of Wands, 2 more, Spirit, followed by the Page of Swords. Is it what I think it is? Yo, I saw 2 people fighting over you, Bernadette. Like, it's like... but it feels like so odd, like 2 people are trying to have your attention. And Spirit's like, that's exactly what's happening, Erica. Look at that. The Magician card is coming through here to confirm this. So the answer is yes, but it feels like you're watching something unfold, and it's just like, it feels quite flattering exciting. You're not the one involved in it, but you're watching it unfold in front of you, and it's about you, but it's like for the best reasons, like someone trying to earn your love or your heart. So we have here the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Wands here, okay? So the answer is it will be. It will be. It looks like somebody who's in a dedicated, either was or is in a dedicated relationship with you, and someone who has the potential to have a committed relationship with you. So it's an old established bond, Bernadette, and somebody who's a little bit newer, hasn't ever really been in a relationship with you, or just very slightly subtly. There's just something about you entertaining something with somebody to see what could happen. So this is what Spirit is saying with that Ace of Swords coming out here, Spirit, the drama. I gotta say, though, it's fun. Enjoy yourself, but just stay out of the fire, okay? Don't get no, like, friendly fire up in here. You're not involved. It wasn't you setting it up, okay? You just beautiful and living in your peace, and you're just watching it, okay? Spirit says don't get involved in it. Just observe and watch it. So that's what's happening. It's going to be a great summer for you. Very exciting, and it does feel like you understanding where you stand with certain people, especially these two men who feel like they're fighting over you in the summertime. Very interesting energy. So good luck to you, Bernadette. Have fun, protect and preserve your peace, and I wish you a fabulous summer, okay? With that said, chat, we're going to get to our first two donations with Jenna and Linda. Jenna, are you here, and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you now. Hold on. Hello, Philia. It's good to see you. How you doing? And happy Tuesday to you. What's happening and what's popping? Hold on. I got to get these chat quickies going on. Chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. And in about 48 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. If you participate, guys, you have the chance of winning a private reading from me, a full private reading. I'm going to send you a private video of your question, whatever you have on your mind. If you want to participate in that, come back 48 minutes from now, and we're going to open the raffle. All you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? All right, so clear the energies. We're going to get to you, Jenna. I'm going to go to your question here that you emailed me. Clear the energies. Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Let me go to your questions. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment, Jenna. I'm going to get to it now. All right, so you're saying here, I do have a place. So I got a message from one workplace, and they did not choose me. I do have a place where I can be an intern starting from August. Oh, congratulations. I'm not getting a salary while doing it, but I'm getting paid from the government. Should I accept this one where I would be intern, or try to also apply to another place? All right, so I'm going to clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Specifically, when it connects to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Jenna, as well as the energy surrounding your question, Spirit, in 5 cards for Jenna, your timestamp being 13/25. Spirit in 3 and 5 cards are saying, should Jenna go with this internship or choose another place? Should she go with this internship or choose another place? So what I think it is. They want you to choose this internship, okay? I got you, Jenna. I got your timestamp. Hello, Mama Heather. It's good to see you. So with the energies of the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here, they really want you to go for this just to strengthen like how you feel about like your creative abilities and your work skills, okay? Spirit does believe this will be a massive victory for you. We have here the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands coming out here, and the King of Cups, okay? So they also feel like this will aid in your own personal spiritual journey as well, doing this internship. So they're saying 100% yes, definitely go for it. Do also look for other jobs, but accept this internship. This could be worthwhile for you and actually lead you to a victory at the end of the road, okay? So we're going to get 5 oracle cards for you. They're saying 4 from the love deck. Very interesting coming through here. We have here abundance. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This might address some of your money concerns. It's like almost like it's like building a building block towards the future you want to have. So this could affect your finances for good reasons with that victory coming through here. We have the boundaries as well, Spirit. 3 more cards, followed by the worthiness, the creativity, and lastly, we have here the Rainbow Reviver. So if you go towards this opportunity, Jenna, your spirit guides are saying this, okay? Hi, Tortoise Love. It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. With the abundance and the boundaries here, followed by the worthiness, the creativity, and the Rainbow Reviver. I gotta say, this feels like this opportunity to do this internship would also boost your personal confidence. Your spirit guides do want to say if you had any issues about money or any concerns about money that had affected your self-esteem, if you do this, you have the potential to overcome that insecurity and that anxiety. Maybe in the past you felt like I didn't have enough money to hang out with these people or do these certain things, or I just feel like that I don't have enough to have certain kind of connections, right? So Spirit is saying basically this opportunity would help you overcome this. I'm going to say circumvent, but overcome this fear of yours, okay, of not being enough or not having enough. So even though it looks like it doesn't pay in the immediate, the opportunity and the experience will pay off in the long run for you, okay? So that is so beautiful. So that is your reading, Jenna. They're saying go straight for it. 2 thumbs up, 100%. Of course, don't force yourself if you really feel like you can't do it, but they definitely feel like this is something that is worthwhile to entertain, okay? So good luck to you, Jenna. All the best to you, and good luck on the journey. All right, so with that said, we're going to get to our next donation now with Linda. Thank you, Tina, for your donation. I appreciate you. I just got it on the side there. Thank you. This got me teary-eyed. Oh, Jenna, I'm happy to hear it. Hi, Tina. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you. We're going to connect to Linda, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding her question. Please and thank you, Spirit. Maybe connect to this individual here that she's mentioning, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those whom guide them. Please and thank you. Spirit, for Linda's first question, what do they need to know when it comes to the person she's asking about here? Spirit, 5 cards, with the 4 being the most intense details. Tina, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. 3 more. Is it what I think it is? Spirit wants you to know that this person genuinely wishes that they could come towards you for a new romantic start. Like they want to have a relationship with you, a romantic one. We have here the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups here. What Spirit wants you to know is that he wishes that he could soothe his heart by coming towards you romantically to say something soft and gentle to you. It's almost like he wishes that he could speak to you in the energy of being in love with you, okay? He is so deeply heartbroken over this something that happened between you guys. We have here the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups here. There's a lot of regret coming through with that 5 of Cups of like, I should have did this, I should have did that, I shouldn't have approached her in this way. So he is thinking about his regrets about how he, basically what he has done in this connection. And then Spirit is saying that's unfortunately for him, that is his justice. We have the Justice card coming through here. It's almost like it's justice for the way that he had behaved. His regret is the justice for how he showed up in the connection, okay? With the King of Swords as the confirmation. He plays no games. So we're going to get 5 cards into this, 4 from here for this 3 of Swords energy. They want to talk about his broken heart with the 3 of Swords, Linda. We have here the cards of the Destiny coming through here, followed by the Honesty, the Chance, the Fool, the Reversals in the Exchange with the Knowledge, and the, look at that, the Apple coming out here. So Linda, it looks like this person that you're asking about, Spirit, is it what I think it is with this? Like, he wants to come towards you and reverse what has happened between you guys by being more vulnerable, by being more honest with you. With the destiny of the ball and the fool here, he wants to have a new beginning with you. Your spirit guides want you to know that this guy still cares about you and still thinks about you in a loving way. With the reversals and the knowledge here, it's almost like he has been offered, granted, or received some type of insight about how he showed up in the connection with you, and now wants to come towards you with that wisdom, okay, to try and sort of reverse what had happened between the two of you. Hi, country. It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope that you're well. So we're going to get one more oracle card for you. They want to give you advice in one oracle card. Linda, I don't know if I can do that, Spirit, but we're going to see if we can do it. We have here the bitterness, the resentment, and the anger coming out here is what I think it is, Spirit. So your spirit guides are saying this. Their advice to you is try not to be, it's like they see your heart, Linda. They see how much you do care for this person. And they also see how much you really do sort of want them in your energy, okay? Like, it's like you've given up, but you're still holding on, if that makes any sense. So their advice to you is this: let go of the bitterness, let go of the resentment that you have. If there is love here between the two of you, why not explore that instead of holding on to the grudge of he did this to me, she did this to me. If you guys genuinely can walk away from some of those disappointments, and they aren't so grave that they would completely disrupt the balance of the connection and overstep your individual boundaries, Spirit is saying, why not let go and let love? So for you, Linda, Spirit is saying this: try to recognize how you feel about this person truly, and see if you can look past the issues of the past to reconnect and reconcile with them, okay? Because whatever is going through emotionally here, it might be worth re-exploring, because there is so much care and so much divine love coming through in this connection, okay? So that is what your spirit guides would like to tell you, Linda. We're going to get to your next question here, which is a blunt blunt spirit guides. Okay, you want advice from your blunt spirit guides concerning this person. Oh my God, I'm so scared, but we're going to do it, Linda. We're going to clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Howdy, it's good to see you in chat. So, Linda, your timestamp is 22:45 for this one, and your reading is, may I have blunt spiritual advice from my blunt spiritual messages and advice from my blunt spirit guides concerning this person. Clear the energies, maybe connect to Linda, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Blunt spirit guides of Linda. What is your blunt messages or advice that you have about this person? Hold on, I gotta cough for a moment. Thank you for your patience. Spirit 3 cards. Hi, Moss. It's good to see you. We have here the 8 of Wands. We have the Justice again and the 10 of Swords. Okay, is it what I think it is? All right, is it what I think it is now? Okay. 2, 3 oracle cards into that 10 of Swords energy. Oh, is it what I think it is now? Look at that. 2 of Cups here. Linda, your spirit guides are saying that the breakup that you guys are going through, this back and forth, is like some type of justice, because the two of you are recognizing how much you guys value and care about each other. We have here the 8 of Wands, the Justice, and the 10 of Swords here. Essentially, they're saying like, hey, you know you can go towards this person again. No one's stopping you, and the only person who can live your life is you. If you want this as much as they want it, go towards him. Why are you fighting this? You guys clearly care about each other. We have here the family, the divine masculine, and the awareness here of like, I actually do really value this person. It's like the two of you are both, in some sense, are like thinking like, I really value this person. We're going to get two more cards for you. Spirit is saying that the breakup is the justice because it makes you aware of how much you value the other. Spirit, three more cards into this, two from here, and then two from the love deck, please and thank you. Hello, Dwayne. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. We have here the soulmates and the divine masculine here. Spirit is what I think it is. All right, listen, Linda, Spirit is saying this, like with the soulmates and the divine masculine coming through here, a soulmate can look like all kinds of things, okay? Not all people's soulmates is a crisp, sane, balanced energy that is grounded, okay? Some of us have kooky, wacky, crazy, silly, very oddball type people in our life, okay? And this also happens to mean for you. Sometimes connections that work for us are with people that we never would have imagined ever being in long-term connections with. With the moon and the high priestess here, first of all, they don't want to say anything other than this breakup was a justice. The heartbreak was a justice. It makes the two of you aware of how much you guys care about each other. Just go towards each other and see if you guys can really work it out and work out navigating and compromising for the connection because the two of you value each other. With the soulmates and the distorted masculine here, this guy is a great compatible partner for you, especially given how things have unfolded with the two of you and how strongly the two of you feel about each other. Okay, sometimes the people that work for us aren't really able to, what's the word for it? Aren't able to really get us the first time around. Sometimes it takes a few rounds for a connection to work via communication, making amends, clarity, and apology, okay? So Spirit wants to say just go towards this person if this is the kind of connection that you want for yourself, okay? You don't have to judge yourself for it. Just go towards them and see how things unfold for the two of you. So that is your blunt spirit guides messages to you, Linda. Good luck to the two of you. And I really appreciate you donating for a reading with me, okay? Good luck to you. All right, so chat, with that said, we're going to open up for free yes or no questions once again. If you like a yes or no reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to Faux Comma and Tina, okay? If you would like to donate, feel free to do so. You can click the pinned comment at the bottom of chat. And in about 30 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. Everyone and anyone can join that. All you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? I'll let you guys know the details of that at some point. Thank you, Taylor, for your donation. I'll put you on the list now. Let me put you right here. Taylor. Hello, Elaine Tat. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Tortoise Lover saying, Erica, I've just replayed the beginning of the stream. Thank you for honoring Vivi using their hello, beautiful people. I totally see them watching our stream with us from the other side. Me too. Tortoise Love, me too, honestly. Hello, Taylor. It's good to see you. I'm going to send my question via email to avoid running out of characters when I type my question. Thank you for the heads up, Taylor. I appreciate you on that one. All right, hold on. I'm just updating the list chat, and then we're going to get to 3 more free questions, okay? You can read it publicly when it's my turn. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so let me get to 2 people. Philia, will Eric respond back to Philia, please? And thank you. Clear the energies. Maybe connect to Philia, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Eric here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit and 3 cards. Will Eric respond to Philia? The Magician, the 5 of Cups, and the Justice here. Is it what I think it is? The answer is yes. It does look like he will be doing it. He does feel guilty about not responding sooner. But with the Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Justice here, the answer is a yes for you, okay? So that is your reading, Philia. Good luck to the two of you. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, we're going to get to Viddy here. Viddy, you're asking here, does Amanda have positive motive thoughts towards me? Clear the energy, Spirit. Completely resonated. Thank you, Philia. All right, Spirit, can we connect to Viddy, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as Amanda, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, Spirit, and 3 cards. Does Amanda have positive motives and thoughts, feelings towards Viddy? 3 cards for yes or no, Spirit. 2 more. Whoa. You got a reverse. You got a reverse 7 of Cups. Is it what I think it is? It's like Spirit is saying like she doesn't see you as an option, but definitely doesn't mind the idea of like being at the very least affectionate towards you. Like the answer is she's choosing to be affectionate, but doesn't see you as an option or something like that, okay? So I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know if you're trying to entertain a connection with her. All right, thank goodness. So with the 2 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 7 of Cups here, this person is choosing to be affectionate, but doesn't like see you as an option or something like that. If you want, I can tap into more details. We do have the Sun coming out here. So it's good energy, Spirit. Is that what I think it is? Viddy, are you too like attracted to the gender representation that the 2 of you are? Like if you're, let's say, cis male and you're attracted to women and she's a woman, if she's cis female and she's attracted to men, are you guys generally attracted to the representation of the other? Because there's something about like not wanting to what's the word for it? No, we are fluid. Okay, got you. There's something about not wanting to be like affectionate, almost not like in a romantic way. There's just something like a beyond just platonic distance. It's like this person really wants to be super friendly, super touchy, but doesn't want you to feel like they're trying to make a pass on you or something like that. So this energy is like this person has good energy, but they want to be affectionate in a way that's like wanting to hug you and embrace you, maybe even in a friendship way, like hold your hands or something like that. So there's like an affection, a very loving and affectionate expression through this person's energy towards you, which is really beautiful. And this is, I think, why Spirit really wants to clarify this for you. So if this person acts in a way that's like friendly, but very formally, like informally friendly, like they treat you like you're their sister or their brother or their like kinsmanship, they're not seeing you romantically. They don't want you to misconstrue that energy for that. They just want you to see them as just a very affectionate friend, okay? So with the 2 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 7 of Cups here, Spirit is saying this person wants to be affectionate towards you. So they have good intentions, but they don't want you to think that they're thinking of you romantically, just in case you misconstrued their affectionate ways for that, okay? So that is the clarity coming through. That seems like what Spirit wants to express in this reading. So there is good energy here. Okay. So the answer is they have positive motives towards you, and they seem like they're an affectionate energy as well. All right. Thank you, Dino Friends, for your donation. I appreciate you on that. I'm going to put you on the list now. I don't know if you know what K-pop is, Viddy. If you don't know what K-pop is, this might not make any sense. Because that's what that's what Spirit was showing me in this reading of like a lot of K-pop idols are affectionate towards each other, but they're not dating each other. They might sit on each other's laps or hold each other's hands or lean on each other's shoulder or like give like each other backs up, but they have like zero romantic interest in each other. But that's just their culture. Affection is different in their culture. So Spirit sort of wants to talk about that sort of expression. That fan base is wild, Travis. It's good to see you. Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. I appreciate you. It's a pretty big one, too, wherever you're at. All right, so we're going to answer one more free question, and then we're going to close the free portion down. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to get to Moss here. Will my future partner be okay with my toy collection? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Moss, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies coming through from their future romantic partner. Please and thank you. Spirit and 3 cards. Will Moss's future partner be okay with their toy collection? 3 cards for yes or no. We have here the 3 of Cups, the Artist, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. The answer is yes, and they might even be interested in using it for themselves in their private time, okay? So with the energies of the 3 of Pentacles, right, not the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Judgment, or rather the Artist, and the 9 of Pentacles here, the answer is yes. You even sort of inspire them to do some stuff with themselves for their own private time too, okay? So not only will it be a strong yes for you, Moss, but also you sort of encourage them to explore that side of themselves as well, okay? So good luck to you. We were individually contacted by Vivi's partner, and Joanna was the one who sent out a message as well, because we were updated on the news via Instagram and privately by Vivi's partner. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Moss. It's good to see you. No need to hide. Exactly. Listen, there's nothing to be ashamed of. All right, so chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. It's good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday to you all, and thank you guys so much for your likes. I appreciate you. With that said, we're going to get to our next donated readings with Fokama and Tina, okay? To the person who donated $25, can you just send me a message in chat? Did you want to have the reading on the live, or do you want that to be a private reading for yourself, okay? For Storytime Kitchen, got you. Storytime Kitchen, are you here? Because I think you're going to be the last reading of today, if so, okay? Storytime Kitchen. I'll put you on the list if you're here. All right, so chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. Just please pause your free readings. We're going to get to Fokama now. Fokama, are you here? If so, you can give me a thumbs up now. I'm going to go to your question now, okay? So your first one is advice on the progress of the farm. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Fokama, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies surrounding their questions? Good to see you, Fokama. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to connect to the energies of their farm here. Spirit in 4 cards. Spirit in 5 cards. Advice on the progress of Fokama's farm. I also want to farm myself. Is what I think it is. The advice is just patience. It's just straight up patience, okay? So Spirit is saying this to you. We don't have any direct advice to give you, Fokama, other than to just work slowly, but work methodically, okay? Farm is work. Farm is daily work. Farm is everyday work, okay? And because of that, you will consistently be building skills over time. It's not like you won't. Spirit is saying advice to you is just continue the work, continue to show up. And eventually, at some point, it's like the work is going to be part of the highlight of your day, actually. So look at this energy, Fokama. It's like Spirit is not necessarily giving you any advice other than just to be patient and keep showing up to do the farm work. We have here the Temperance, the 2 of Wands showing up here, followed by the energies of the 8 of Pentacles, the energies of the 10 of Cups here, and lastly, we have here the Hangman. There's nothing to say other than it's just work you got to show up to do. You do it slowly. Don't rush through it, because if you do, like Spirit is literally saying you're going to throw your back out. So try not to throw your back out rushing through the farm work, okay? You don't really want to do that. You want this to be a longevity thing. So we're going to get 5 oracle cards for you. Spirit, 4 from here and 1 from here. for Fokama. So their advice to you is take it easy and take it slow. Please pause your free readings. If you do spam, I unfortunately will have to put you on a timeout. But you can always come back. It's only going to be a 5-minute one, okay? So we have here the well. We have here the enchantment. We have here the bondage, the perspective, followed by the resources here. Spirit, one more card. It's one more in here. Okay, that's pretty awesome. For that burdens in that quest. The virtue and the defiance here. Spirit, is it what I think it is? Your spirit guides are saying that easy and slow is the advice, but also to appreciate to be grateful for the experience of almost like cultivating life. If you're focusing on vegetables, produce, if you're focusing on livestock, they want you to not to see it as something that is just a part of what goes inside your stomach, but to appreciate the life that is put into not only these creatures, but these fabulous flora, these plants, the vegetation that you're going to be cultivating and growing, okay? So they want you to sort of value the earth and value the earth's bounty. So in some ways, taking it, appreciating it in a sacred way, because this is, in a sense, a kind of luxury. You are an intelligent human being who is able not only to use tools intellectually, but to create and produce your own food, which is a miracle, genuinely. So Spirit wants you to see the miracle of your farm, from the little buds that grow into the fruits to your, let's say, your chickens that produce the eggs that you eat every single day, and the love that you give to them. So they want you to see every action as sacred, because to have a farm is almost in itself a kind of holy light worker act, okay? So they do want you to appreciate every moment of it as well, okay? So that is your reading, Fokama, on that, to appreciate it and take it slow and take it easy. It's going to bring in a lot of happiness for you, okay? But take your time. All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now, which is a shadow pattern to work on that's affecting my relationships. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Fokama, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the shadow pattern you wish to discuss for her to work on. I just saw like a beer can that was open and looked like it was about to tip over. A Spirit, 5 cards. What shadow pattern would you like Fokama to work on that's affecting her relationships? Is it what I think it is? So Fokama, something that you may do, okay? Something that you may do is that when you are experiencing a pretty strong low, we have here the energies of the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords here. You may inadvertently build on that low. So it's like if you have like a block, like a Lego block, and they're all blue, let's say that's the low. You keep grabbing blue Lego blocks to build that lowness. So they're saying that you sometimes escalate your dark, more depressive episodes, and instead of processing them slowly, you might inadvertently bring that energy onto, let's say, your partners, your friends, your family, and may misconstrue that energy for something else, right? So let's say that your partner is walking in just as you're experiencing the sadness. You might blame that sadness on your partner. This is just an example. This is not saying what you're doing. So they're saying here something that they want you to just gently work on, because it will take time. This is not something that is just going to change overnight, because Spirit is talking to you about this. When you're experiencing those lows, right? It's like, I don't want to be here. I'm suffering. I feel sad. I miss this person. I feel lonely. I feel hungry. These types of feelings, they're saying to process it slowly. Don't bring the thoughts in, just feel the emotion. And in some ways, gradually just feel it and let it subside. Because if you can just sort of give yourself the acknowledgement of the sadness, taking it slow, sitting down, taking a breather, just giving space for it. With the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Wands here, this will lead you to more harmonious connections. It's almost like when you separate the sadness, to isolate it and to honor it, you've given it its time so it doesn't jump accidentally to mean something else for a different topic in mind, okay? So this is kind of like, I feel upset. And now I feel upset that the laundry isn't drying enough. Or now I feel upset that this guy is cutting me off in traffic and I'm going to shoot him. It can escalate. So when you feel a heightened sense of that dark emotion, just sit down, give yourself 10, 5, even 20 minutes to process it, separate from the world around you. If you do that and you dedicate some meditative time to those dark feelings, you're going to be able to separate yourself from that feeling when it comes to the people whom you love and care for. So now when you go and hang out with them and you go and approach them, you don't to yourself feel like, you know what, you're the reason why I'm sad. You can be like, okay, you know what? I felt sad for that moment, but now that you're here, my feelings are transforming now to match what's going on between us now. So Spirit is saying, honoring and isolating the emotion, and that's going to bring in the harmony for your romantic, personal, familial, and friendship connections, okay? With the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands here, which is so beautiful. We're going to get 5 oracle cards for you. This is a compliment. This is complimentary advice, but it's a compliment. It's advice, but it's a compliment to you, is what they're saying here in this energy. So you have 5 cards or 4 cards and then 1 from here. 2 more. They're saying 3 more from here. Is it what I think it is? Oh my God. Fokama, they want to say that even though they gave you advice here, they already predict you're going to overcome something in regards to your shadow self, because you don't want to push away facing your darker aspects, okay? They see that in you. They know you're going to get to a point where it almost feels like you don't even connect to the old way that you used to think anymore. Like you seem to be up and willing for the challenge to master yourself. So we have here the escaping, the justice showing up here, followed by the mountains, the travel, and lastly we have here the desert. You're always exploring. Your Spirit is saying keep continuing asking yourself questions. What's the word for it? Calling yourself out even, and being open to changing your mind and changing the direction in which your mind is going. You're someone who consistently wants to explore, overcome, and interact with your inner world. And Spirit really loves that about you. They don't want you to quit that. They want you to keep going down that path because they do see you not only having overcome previous shadow aspects of yourself, but they also see you overcoming this one and future ones to come, okay? So keep being curious about yourself, keep being inquisitive, and keep diving deep within yourself is what your spirit guides want to say to you, which is, in a sense, really what you're already doing. So this is not only a compliment, but it's like advice to continue it up, okay? Keep it up. So that is your reading, Fokama. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. I'm open to being corrected and growing. That's beautiful. I love that so much. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. Alrighty, we're going to get to our next reading now with Tina. Tina, are you here? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you. You're so very welcome, Fokama. Good luck to you out there on the journey and with the farm. All right, so with that said, Storytime Kitchen has 5 questions. I'm here. It's good to see you, Tina. Happy Tuesday to you. And guys, after Tina's question, We're going to do 3 more free readings, and then we will open up for the raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for your likes and for your support. It helps the channel. All right, so Tina, we're going to get to your question here, which is, hold on, let me pull it up. Can I get a general reading, please? Absolutely. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out the previous tarot readings that we've done so far up at this point. Spirit, and 4 cards for this general reading. What would you like to say? What would you like to discuss with Tina? We have here the Strength, the 6 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. The first message is of if you've been having a difficult time lately, Tina, emotionally, okay? Things are about to get a lot more better for you, and Spirit sees you in a serene and content place emotionally coming forward with the Strength, the 6 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles here, okay? So if you've been wanting to have some relief from some emotional burdens, that is coming in for you. There is relief coming in for you, okay? Spirit, 4 cards. They want to talk about this balance. 4 cards, Spirit. We have here the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Swords, followed by the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands here. So what I think it is. They want to talk about how you might be a little bit concerned about like your desirability in this world. And without going too far into it, without being too elaborate, they're saying that they want to say that you are a beautiful person and that some of the insecurities that you might have about your desirability, whether in personality, physical appearance, and what you do for a career, etc., a lot of that is fears or insecurities as a result of maybe what has happened to you in the past, like what has unfolded for you. With the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles here, it's almost like they want to say, not to discredit how you feel, because how you feel is valid, but it's almost like they want to say, hush, you are a beautiful person, you are desirable, you are sexy. They want to say you are sexy, obviously. We have here the 8 of Wands here, Tina. I don't know why they're saying that you're sexy, but listen, the spirits are going to figure out a way to make this work. Spirit, 5 cards into this. Can we get 4 from here? They want to tell you that you're amazing. They want to tell you that you're beautiful and amazing. Spirit, okay, 5 cards. We have here the Modest Mouse, the Calm Chameleon coming out here with the Mischievous Monkey, the Cautious Crab, one more, Spirit, and the Strategy. Is it what I think it is? They're saying that you are a very modest person, right? You don't give yourself enough credit about how you are, how you present yourself, your personality, how you speak. You don't give yourself enough credit when it comes to so many beautiful aspects of who you are in presentation and on the inside as well. With the contentment of the Modest Mouse and the Chameleon here, you're someone who can be very versatile. Maybe you might change your hairstyle one day, maybe you might change it like in 5 years, but there's something about you where you can shift, almost like something like you can shift the way that you look, depending on the occasion. Like Spirit is showing me like you having the ability to present yourself in the way that you want to. So if you wanted to like play around with your appearance, they do want you to know that you not only could shift and look like so many different things, but you would also look really great in all those different ways as well. Like I'm seeing someone with different like faces showing up. I don't know. This is like very visually a little scary because I'm seeing a person with multiple different masks, but they're beautiful. Every one of those masks is like beautifully painted and beautifully sculpted. We have here the Innovation, the Defense, and the Strategy here, okay? So they're almost wanting to say that how you present yourself now is already really stunning. And you don't give yourself enough credit. You don't look at yourself enough, looking at the features, thinking about the way that you move in this world. You don't give yourself enough compliments. Because given what they see about you, they wish that they could tell you so much about what they see in you. Like what you really need is someone to tell you, you're beautiful because of this. You're graceful when you do that. your laugh is like the sound of like music to my ears. It's like you need to hear that, but they want you to almost tell this to yourself in a sense. Okay, so we're gonna get 5 more cards for you. Spirit, 5 more cards for Tina on this energy. Oh my God. I had to cough real quick. My allergies are so crazy. So we have here the preparedness, the generosity, whimsy, perception, and resilience here. Spirit, is this what you're saying to me in these cards? So, oh, look at that. 10 of Cups here. Tina, your spirit guides are kind of wanting you to explore yourself, okay? Have fun with who you are. Go to Sephora. Go to Ulta Beauty. Sit down with a beautician. Do your makeup. It's almost like they want you to give yourself some princess treatment, because what you really need right now is some pampering. So this is like the general advice of get yourself out there and start pampering yourself. Get your nails done. Get your hair done. Sit down and have someone professionally do your makeup. Even if you're not going anywhere, just do it for you, because you really need to see yourself in a certain way. And Spirit doesn't like you sort of like mentally putting yourself down when you're so beautiful to them. They see it. They're like, it's clear as day, but it's almost like you've been through some experiences that have really hurt your confidence, and you really need to gain that back, okay? So they kind of want you to give yourself some princess treatment in this reading. This is not about like being shallow. This is just about feeling good about yourself, okay? Again, with the energy of the spunky squirrel, the benevolent bull, the playful penguin, the brave bat, and the noble narwhal. I love these cards here. They're so silly. All right, Spirit, 3 more cards for Tina. For her, this is not advice. They want to tell you what's going to happen in the future, okay? So Spirit, in 3 cards of your love life. They want to tell you what's going to happen in the future of your love life. Okay, so what would you like to tell her? We have here the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Wands, and the Magician here. Is it what I think it is? 1 card for is it what I think it is? Look at that. The Justice here is coming out here. So Tina, for your love life, they want you to know that somebody's going to be coming back around, someone you've already dealt with romantically. You will have mixed emotions about this, them coming back around. Maybe you're just feeling like, well, this person didn't really dedicate themselves to me, or they weren't really showing much effort. But something is having a new cycle with your life again. And this is something that you've manifested, okay? So someone's coming back around. You've manifested this, but you will have mixed emotions about this. That does typically happen with manifestations. You want something, and then you get it at a different time, but you're at a different place mentally when that thing comes in, okay? So with the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Wands, and the Magician here, they're saying that someone whom you were romantically interested in is coming back around. They do sense you feeling like super unsure about this, but this is something that you did want. So they do sort of want you to be open-minded, okay, about this lover coming back in, okay? It really could turn out well for you. Just be patient with this energy and the energy coming from you about like being cautious with this person. It's okay to be cautious. The spirit guides just want you to be open because you did call this into your life, okay? With the Magician here. So that is your reading, Tina. First of all, you're beautiful and sexy, okay? Because Spirit is like, she's sexy. She needs to know this. But also to mind how you use language with yourself, okay? When you put yourself down, your soul does feel that. When you put yourself down and say mean things about yourself, your soul does feel the negativity and is affected by that, the way that a child would if you were to berate them or yell at them for something that it feels like it really isn't something that is their fault, you know? So they're saying this to pay attention to the language you use with yourself and give yourself some pampering, some princess treatment. You deserve feeling good about who you are and in your body. And then lastly, you do have a connection coming back around, a romantic connection. This is what Spirit wanted to say to you. You will have some mixed feelings about it, but you did manifest it, it looks like. Be open to it, even though you might be feeling cautious, okay? So that is your reading. Good luck to you, Tina. Thank you so much for your support and your donation. I wish you all the best. I'm going to ring the bell to your success. Have a good one. And thank you so much to you and your spiritual team. Alrighty. That was a surprising reading. I like the energy coming through from there. It's very nice. All right, so chat, with that said, we're going to open up for 3 more free yes or no questions. If you would like a yes or no reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people, and then we will be opening up for the free full reading raffle chat. If you don't know what that is, basically all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to let you know when the raffle is open. Don't post yet. But that will be after the 3rd free question that we do today. This is not the last round of free questions. We will do 3 more after this, but the next 3 will be the last for today, okay? Hello, everyone, and welcome on in. Welcome on in. Just give me a moment. Oh, my gosh. Woof. Y'all, these allergies is messing me up. I'm dying here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Clear the energies, please, and thank you. We get to Alex. Hey, I've been through some shadow work. Any good news for me in these next 2-3 months? Ooh, Alex, when I connect to the shadow work that you're doing, it almost feels like you're touching upon an ego death in a sense. Spirit, clear the energies. May we connect to Alex, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as the energies behind his shadow work spirit in 3 cards. Any good news coming in for Alex within the next 2 to 3 months? This is what I think it is. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, but the Spirit is almost wanting to say to surrender to the shadow work as well, okay? So the answer is a strong yes. Look, the star is coming through here with the strength and the hangman. So these are 3 major arcana. It's like a big yes. However, it kind of feels like the good thing coming in, it has some connection to your shadow work in the sense of you surrendering to that shadow work, okay? So trying not to avoid it, to embrace it and see what comes about, okay? So continue to do what you're doing, Alex. There is some sort of fateful event, good news to come within the next 2 to 3 months, okay? We're going to get to Mama Heather now. Mama Heather, you're saying here, is the job that was approached with today the right move? Is a job that I was approached with today the right move? Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to connect to Mama Heather's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the job she was approached about today. Spirit in 5 cards. Mama Heather, they want to give you 5 cards. Is the job that Mama Heather was approached to in regards to today the right move? 5 cards on that. 3 for the initial details. 2 more. The answer is yes, even though you have some mixed emotions about this, is what I think it is. So they're saying like, hey, it may not be a long-term thing, but it's definitely the right move to make, okay? So we have here the 10 of Pentacles and the Patience here, followed by the movement of the 8 of Wands. And so we have the Temperance in the middle. It may not be a long-term thing, but do be patient with this situation, okay? They're saying like, yes, this is the right move. Even if you're like, I just don't know about it, you're not going to stay, you don't have to stay there forever. So we have here the Magician and the 5 of Wands here. It's okay that you have mixed feelings about it. You do seem to be completely capable of doing this job, okay? So this is your reading, Mama Heather. And they kind of also want to say this. You have the ability to do the work. This is what they are also saying to you. So if you were worried about that, you do have the ability to do the work is what they're saying in this reading, okay? All right, we're going to answer 2 more people just to wrap up. We're going to get to Tramps here. Tramps, you're saying here, will Jonathan ever try to hang out with me? Clear the energies, close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Tramps, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as Jonathan, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit in 5 cards. Also 5 cards. Will Jonathan ever try to hang out with Tramps? Is what I think it is. They would like to. They just feel like they have to move forward. They're feeling a little hurt about something. I'm so happy to hear it, Mama Heather. All the best to you. This is exactly what I needed to hear. I'm happy that it resonated. So we have here the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups here, tramps, followed by the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords here, okay? They just feel like the right move to make is to move on, even though they want to reconnect with you or connect with you. It's just like there's this energy of feeling at distance with you with that Queen of Swords energy. So the answer is, even though they would like to Four of Cups, it looks like they're kind of like ignoring you for a bit because they seem to be somewhat heartbroken, feeling like you guys need to be distanced or something like that. So this is what's going on here. Feeling like you are either distant or really sharp with them or something like that, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying. The person would like to, but they feel like they feel like a distance with you and like they need to just accept something and move on. Maybe they feel like you're the one who doesn't want to hang out with them. I don't know what's going on here. So that is your reading, Trams. I hope this person starts to feel better. Alrighty, so with that said, we're going to answer Marlene, and then we're going to open up for the raffle chat. If you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading. That's basically 10 tarot cards and 10 oracle cards, okay? All you have to do is post one number, 22, 55, 86, 5, 3, whatever you feel connected to. Everyone only has one entry each. Choose wisely. Choose by channeling it, by connecting to it, by asking Spirit, what is the number? And then good luck to you guys. We will announce the winner after the next 2 donators, followed by the next 3 free questions. And that'll be the end of the stream. We're going to wrap up with the Storytime Kitchens readings, followed by the moderators, and then I'll be out for the day chat. I'm no longer going to be accepting any more donations. Donations are officially closed for this stream, okay? So if you did want to donate, you're free to book a reading with me. All you have to do is click the pinned comment, or rather click the link in the description to Linktree. Information is there for how to book a reading with me, okay? But donations are officially closed, guys. Thank you for your patience. I deeply appreciate it. But we're going to do 3 more free questions, and then we'll wrap up the stream. All right, so thank you guys for your patience on this one, by the way. So please pause your free questions. We will do more. We're going to get to Taylor. Taylor, are you here? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you. I'm just going to quickly go to the bathroom, and then we'll get started on your readings, okay? Be right back. We are back. Taylor, you forgot me, Erica. You said you were going to do my question. I'm still going to do it, Marlene. I just had to use that bathroom. My bladder can't wait for anybody. But Marlene, your question here is, you're saying here, will I get long-term happiness and stability out of the new situation I am entering? Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. Connecting to Marlene's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. In 3 cards, connecting to the situation that she's talking about here. Is this a yes or a no? Is it what I think it is? Your spirit guides don't want to explicitly mention anything. Is what I think it is. Marlene, your spirit guides refuse to answer this question. With the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor coming out here, 3 major arcanas, they don't want to say anything for risk of some type of cycle happening again, because they want you to be in control. Is it what I think it is? It's like they are concerned that something's going to happen again if they were to give this a yes or a no. So instead, they're saying just to be observant and be open to what happens in this new situation, rather than trying to figure out if there's any good and bad that might come, so that maybe you might run away from it or try to change things. Okay, so they kind of are asking yourself, they sort of want you to ask yourself, why would you want to know that guarantee rather than to explore this on your own and see what happens and grow through that, okay? So there's almost like to give this situation a chance rather than trying to get some type of certainty out of it. So with the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor here, they're actually not giving you the answer to this, but are instead asking you to consider why you desire to be in control of the outcome. Okay, so this is the question that they have. This is the question they have for you. Very interesting. Thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. Good luck to you, Marlene. Even though your spirit guides didn't respond to it in the way we were hoping for, we will ring the bell to your success. And may your new beginning bring you a lot of happiness, okay? Shout out to your spiritual team. They just love you. All right, so with that said, we're going to get to Taylor now. Taylor! Hello, everyone. Hello. We're going to get to Taylor and then Dina, friends. So, Taylor, you said you didn't mind the question being public, and you even emailed me here. Don't know if you need it because of how you do your readings, but I'm a Capricorn. This person I wanted to ask about is a Pisces. All right, so you don't mind me reading the context, Taylor. I know you said you were cool with it. I just want to reread it again here, just to make super sure. I don't want to do anything accidentally. Okay, hold on. I gotta look for stuff. Dina, friends, it's good to see you. Okay, so we got Taylor. You can read it publicly. It's okay. All right, so Taylor, your messages. I was talking to my Scorpio friend yesterday, and we also used to be co-workers. She was coming to me for advice yesterday about something at work, and I gave it. About 2 hours later, she called me back and told me she'd just gotten off work and could chat more. Turns out the person I really, really miss at my old workplace saw my name pop up on her phone because she clocked out and asked how I was doing. He misses me, and I miss him too. Just to clarify, he and I have known each other for a while, very platonic. And he's also engaged, and his fiance and I get along very well. I just wanted to clarify that before it was taken the wrong way. Anyways, his name is Muhammad, but I call him Momo. Oh my gosh. He's the Pisces. I went through a lot in the 3 years, and I worked at that place, and when I was about to get fired, he told me that I needed to get out of the toxicity of that work environment and move on. Look at him looking out for you. He is a manager there, so I understand how he needed to be neutral when I was getting fired, but he had been one of the 2 people who cared enough to reach out to me in March, April, to ask how I was doing, and that hoped that I was doing well. How beautiful. Great relationship you guys have. So when my Scorpio friend said that he asked about me and wanted to know how I was doing yesterday when he saw my name on her phone, she told me that she told him what I've been up to and how much I enjoy my new job. So long story short, I wanted to know if Mo was happy for me and why he couldn't just reach out to me himself and ask how I was. I also miss teasing him about him and his fiance. All right, so we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to, hi, Bonita, it's good to see you. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Taylor, as well as Mo here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 4 cards. Why couldn't he do this? Okay, so first of all, is he happy for Taylor, Spirit? 5 cards on that energy. 2 of Wands is coming out here. The 4 of Cups. The 8 of Cups here. 3 of Swords. 1 more Spirit. And the 10 of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? He is happy for you, but to be honest with you, he wished that you'd rather be at the workplace because he does feel sad about you having left. So we have here the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Cups here. Secretly, he feels sad that you're gone. We have here the 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords here. Look at that. And the 10 of Swords coming out here. So is he happy for you? Low key, it's like, I have to be happy for you, but I honestly kind of wish you'd be back here because I am heartbroken that you had to leave or you left. We're going to get 5 oracle cards into this. Spirit, 4 for here for that 3 of Swords, and then 1 from here, please, on that 10 of Swords. We have here new beginnings, trying again. We have here karma, ecstasy here coming through. And lastly, we have here the influences. He would like you to be back at the job because he does miss you. You were like a great time, honestly, with the ecstasy coming through and the influences here. Like you were a great person to work with, in his opinion. With the child of the 10 of Swords here, he does feel a little bit like immature thinking about you going to a new place. Like I just want her to be here though. Like it's like he feels like a child who doesn't get to hang around their friend anymore. You know, like when the kids cry when you're picking them up from kindergarten, and it's like they're crying because they can't hang out with little Tommy and little Jimmy talking about race cars all day. He's like, where's my friend? So he does feel like terrible about you not being there or not being in his energy anymore with the beginnings, the karma, and the child, the ecstasy, and the influences here. So you were a great time. You were a great energy in his life, okay? He and I have known each other for almost 10 years, but we reconnected when I started working at that place 3 years ago. Oh my goodness. So yeah, he does miss you at the job. It's kind of like, it's like he's saying in this child message, it's tough to be happy for you because I just feel so sad that you're not working with us anymore. So that's the energy coming through. Very honest energy. This person feels like such a pure soul. So we're going to get to your next question, which is why couldn't he just reach out himself and ask how I was? We have 4 cards on that. We have here the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Star. Is it what I think it is? He is sort of like, it's like, is what I think it is. Is what I think it is. It's like he didn't want to just pop up out of nowhere. So it's like he wanted to. He really wanted to. 7 of Pentacles is coming through here. Page of Pentacles here. This is someone who wanted to do something. But it's just like he kind of didn't want to just pop up. He kind of is a little bit, he feels a little bit anxious about it. With the Page of Cups, the Star, and the 9 of Swords here, it's just like he's like in this energy. It's like I wanted to, but I was too afraid to. So that's what's coming through in this reading. He's surprised that he was so afraid to do it too. Just a little bit too nervous thinking about it. So why didn't he do it himself? Is because he was too afraid to, unfortunately. He truly is the kindest person I've ever met. So we have 5 cards to wrap up this reading. Why couldn't he do it himself? We have here the Withdrawn and the Single and the Lonely here. Ah, it almost feels like he feels abandoned, but you didn't abandon him. We have here Chemistry. We have here Escaping. He does feel regret for not reaching out to you. I will say that with the pride, the regret coming through, followed by the chemistry and the avoiding, the escaping energy. he didn't because he was too afraid to. It's almost like a little bit like social anxiety coming through here, but he does think about like how he regrets not doing it sooner. So this is why he's asking about you, okay? So maybe he will do it in time now that he does know that you're doing pretty well, and that you guys are going to be able to rehash your connection, okay? Because it looks like you guys really mutually miss each other. So we're going to ring the bell to your connection, Taylor. Oh my goodness. I do hope that you guys are able to reconnect, because it does feel like this person really deeply cares for you. Like I said, he was one of the 2 people who reached out of the blue to ask how I was doing when I was in the middle of being fired, but that was the last time we spoke. Oh, my heart. I think you guys have a really, really great friendship energy, and I definitely feel like you guys will definitely rekindle this connection again for sure, especially with how deeply this person feels about the bond. So he definitely misses you, definitely feels like the conversation is very long overdue between the 2 of you, very long delay here, okay? So he definitely thinks about that. So good luck to the 2 of you. And all the best to you, Taylor. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. With that said, we're going to move on to Dino Friends and chat. After Dino Friends reading, we will get to 3 more free questions. That'll be the last of today before we wrap up with the raffle and close the stream down, okay? Chat, if you're someone who wants to book a private reading because you don't want your stuff to be public or aired out on the stream, you really want this stuff to be private, feel free to contact me via Linktree in the description. The link is there to Linktree. It'll link you to my private live booking readings where you can schedule at a certain time when you can have a private live reading with me. It'll be like this, except it's just you and me doing the live stream together. So it's a private live stream just for you, exactly like this, but just you in the comments. I also offer private video recordings. Those happen much faster, and they typically come in 24 to 48 hours after you book the reading, okay? So if you really want a quick response to a private reading, you can book a private video recording with me. I'll send you a private link of your reading via YouTube. It'll be a link that you can click at any time, okay? Just don't share your link with anyone. It is personal. You're very welcome, Alex. You're very, very welcome. All right, Dino Friends. Are you here, Dino Friends? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you now, okay? You're very welcome, Taylor. Thank you. All right, so Dino Friends, my question is, am I doing right or wrong concerning the situation with A? Advice on the matter. Is that your question for your donated reading? If so, just give me a thumbs up, and we'll get started on you as soon as you confirm it. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. Where's that stick? Please close out all the readings that I've connected to so far up to this point that aren't really related to me. Can we connect to Dino Friends, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as A here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, in 3 cards for the initial details. Ooh, 5 cards. Is Dino Friends doing right or wrong concerning the situation with A, Spirit? 5 cards. 4 for the strongest details. And then 1 more for what you're saying overall. You absolutely were. You absolutely were, Spirit is saying. You were completely in the right. You're just a little bit self-conscious about maybe how you expressed yourself or what you said, okay? So we have here the Sun for you, Dino Friends, followed by the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles here, okay? So the answer is yes. It did seem like you were very fair in how you were communicating in the situation, or how you went about the situation with A, with the 6 of Pentacles here. That's the first time I've seen this card like this, so I do appreciate you coming through with this reading, because this is the energy of fairity. The Spirit is saying fairity. That's not even, I don't know if that's a word, Spirit. I got to look it up. But with the 6 of Pentacles here, you're very fair in your assessment of the situation. It's just that you're anxious about it, okay? Especially with the Sun coming through here. So we're going to get 4 cards from the oracles as to why Spirit is saying you were fair. There's 4 from the past life energies, Dino friends. We have your baby. We have your Native American. We have your vows. We have your Asia. Spirit, is what I think it is. It has something to do with like the way that you have handled responsibilities in the past. Spirit is saying you were fair here because of what you've learned from the things that you have dedicated yourself to in the past. So there's something about your past experiences coming through as wisdom for how you reacted to the situation, which made you fair with how you approached it with the energies of the baby, the Native American, followed by the vows and the Asia here. Spirit, one more card on this energy before we get to the overall advice you wish to give Dino friends. We have here the water and the caregiver coming through here. We have 2 energies coming through. Spirit, is it what I think it is? This is not advice. This is them telling you something. It's okay to be emotional. And it's okay to feel emotionally heightened or intense about this situation. You're just showing that you care. And that shouldn't be something that you should beat yourself up about, is what Spirit is saying, or make yourself feel ashamed for being emotional. When you were emotional because you cared about a lot about the situation. If you do feel that your emotions came out too much, okay? With the water and the caregiver showing up for you. So we're going to get advice from your spiritual team, and that is your reading, Dino friends. Spirit, 5 cards on advice for Dino friends in regards to this situation. Any advice that you have on this matter? I didn't take it well, Dino friends, but they did say you were very fair. We have here the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Cups here, followed by the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Is it what I think it is? All right. Basically, they're saying, like, to restore balance and harmony into this, what you should do is just, it almost feels like just be within for a little bit. Take your time to be with yourself for a bit as you just slowly work through these overwhelming emotions, okay? They do want you to prepare for the future for something, and they will tell you that in the oracles. So with the 4 of Wands here, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups here, to restore balance to the situation, to restore harmony, all you have to do is just take some time to yourself away from the situation, just to be within, to feel your emotions, whether it's angry, happy, sad, crying, despair, but just be within with yourself, like being in hermit mode for a time, and just prepare for the future with the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. They kind of say to prepare for something, but I don't know exactly what they're telling you to prepare for. We will tap into the oracles for what they're saying to prepare for, okay? So we have here beginnings, trying again, starting over. We have here the male, the loyalty, trusting, reliability, the fire. And lastly, we have here the love. Okay, Spirit, is it what I think it is? That this, unfortunately, something like this may happen again, okay? So they're saying, like, take some time to yourself just to process these feelings, not to bring them up to or try to analyze the situation again, but with the energies of the trying again, the male, followed by the loyalty, the fire, and the love here. They're saying that something like this may happen again. Just prepare yourself. The next time this happens, do try to see other aspects of this situation. Like, okay, let's say if you were upset with them, focus, and this is, let's say, for example, this is your family member. They want you to focus on the love, right? I love this person, even though I'm upset about this issue or this matter or what they did. And if this is a coworker, you can be like, I respect my coworker, even though I don't agree with what they said to me or what they did at the job. So they kind of want you to challenge and counterbalance the negativity with something of positive and or redeeming about the person that you're interacting with or about the situation, okay? Just to balance yourself and remind yourself it's not about fighting the world around you. It's about trying to find a compromise to communicate and try to what's the word for it? Try to harmonize the energies around you, okay? So they're saying to focus on why you care about the situation rather than how upset you feel about it, okay? So that is your reading, Dino friends. You were in the right. You're very fair as far as spirit is concerned. You're just feeling anxious about how you approached it, okay? It's okay to be emotional, especially when you care. In the future, if this happens again, because spirit is saying there's the energy of something like this happening again, remind yourself why you care for this person or care for the situation or the energies around the situation, and counterbalance the intensity of being upset with the what's the word, the harmony of caring for the situation, okay, and the individual. So that is your reading, Dina friends. Good luck to you. I'm so sorry for what you're going through, and I hope that everything clears up and you're able to just feel better after everything is done and over with. You're very welcome, and good luck to you in the path going forward, okay? With that said, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions. These are the last free questions of this stream. Feel free to repost your questions if you have not had a reading, or post a new question if you want to change it from an old reading, but you didn't have a reading yet. We're going to answer 3 people before we open up for the raffle. If you have not posted a number between 1 and 100, now's your time to do so. We're going to immediately announce the winner of the raffle right after these free questions, okay? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so we're going to get to Country Love. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Country Love is saying here, did Danny like the I See You box I delivered to him yesterday? We're going to clear the energies. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to Country, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Danny, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. So in 3 cards. Is this the yes or no? Did Danny like the I See You box delivered to him yesterday? Ooh, is it what I think it is? All right, so the answer is yes, but Danny was like, I gotta respond immediately to this. Okay, like he felt like he had to do something right after he received it. Like he wanted to do something with you or for you. I'm not really sure what he's saying here with this Knight of Wands, but there's an intensity coming from this Knight of Wands. This doesn't feel like giving you a gift back. This feels like giving you something from him. It's like, let me give, oh my God. This is a PC chat. With the 5 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands here, it just feels like he wants to come in with some type of physical action, okay? So this is what's coming through in this reading for you. Did he like it? The answer is yes, but it feels like he felt frustrated because he wanted to come towards you very quickly, okay? So he was a little bit, he was happy, but he was frustrated and wanted to respond very fast, but in a physical, actionable type of way. So that is your reading, Country. Good luck to you in that situation. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. We get to Benita. Benita, you're asking here, hi, would Sachin the Leo treat me well in a relationship if we were to get to know each other? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. And we're going to connect to Benita, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Sachin here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, in 3 cards, will this person treat Benita well if they were to get to know each other? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. In fact, this person would even be considering like a deeper connection between the 2 of you, okay? So with the energies of the 6 of Cups, the Hermit, and the 2 of Cups here, that answer is a yes, and they would even think about a deeper connection between you guys as well, okay? So very good energies coming through this reading, especially if you want to form a bond with them. So the answer is yes for you. You're very welcome. Thank you. Makes sense. He headed out town for work, so it puts us in pause for a whole week. Oh my goodness, guys, that must be so frustrating for the 2 of you. I used to do long distance. It's not easy. You just want to hang out with that person every day. It's tough, man. It's tough. Good luck to you guys. It's only a week. It's only a week. Thank goodness. It probably feels like a million years. All right, we're going to get to one last person with Elaine Tat here. Elaine Tat, you're the last reading of today. Your question is Marcus the person interested in me? Clear the energies. Maybe connect to Elaine Tat, her higher self, her spiritual team. Interesting. As well as all those who guide her, as well as Marcus, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Serenity cards. Is this a yes or a no? King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Seven of Swords. Here's what I think it is. Yes, but they wouldn't personally admit it, okay? But the answer is a yes. With the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords here, this person would personally lie about it, though. I'm not certain why they would do that. They might have an interest, but they just want to be single. If this is like a romantic bond, but yes. But they wouldn't admit that to be a yes, okay? They wouldn't want to reveal that. There might be something holding them back from even pursuing this. All right, so with that said, chat, it is time for the raffle. If you have not posted your number between 1 and 100, now is your time to do so. We're about to announce the winner of the free full reading raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I deeply appreciate you all. Let me get these numbers in. Let me get that random generator going. I'm no longer taking any more free questions, nor am I taking any more donations. We're going to wrap up the stream with the winner of the raffle, followed by the 5 mini questions from the Storytime Kitchen, the moderator portion of the stream, and I'll be out for the day, guys. I will be back on Thursday or Friday for some more free questions. On those days, it's going to be a 3-card reading day, so that means you can ask whatever you want. Emotions, how someone feels, when something is going to happen, if something is going to turn out well for you guys. You can ask that on the next stream to come, okay? So if you want to subscribe and tune in for that, feel free to do so. You don't have to. I'm not going to trap you to my channel. But if you want to tune in for that, that'll be in a later stream, either on Thursday or Friday, okay? So tune in for that, chat. All right, so let me go and get this up and coming. If you have not posted your number for the raffle, you have 30 seconds to do so. I'm going to close it in 30 seconds, okay? Hello, Leah. Or rather, hello, Josh. It's good to see you. Alrighty, we got our number. Let me go up in chat and look for you. You're very welcome, Elaine Tat. Thank you so much for coming through. With that said, let's look for the winner of this stream. Ooh. Hi, Josh. It's good to see you. And the raffle is now closed. Raffle closed. Thank you all so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. Again, a moment of silence for the beautiful Vivi. Wherever you are, I hope you're eating pizzas and all the delicious food in the world. Thank you so much for all that you've done for us. And we wish your beautiful soul peace, okay? With that said, the winner of the raffle is... Oh, let's see. We do. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. Oh, my God. No way. Hold on. Let me go see. I got to double check. We do have a winner. Oh, my God. Dude, that's so funny. Guys, I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Drum roll! The winner of today's free full reading raffle is, very surprisingly, the Storytime Kitchen with the number, what was it? 12? You won the free full reading raffle. The winning number that we got was the number 10, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Storytime Kitchen, you got the closest of anyone, and other people had 13, other people had 14, but you got the closest to the number 10. Congratulations, Storytime Kitchen. You are the winner of today's free reading raffle. Chat, that's officially the end of the stream. We're no longer doing any more free readings, but I will be back on Thursday or Friday for some free 3-card readings. That means you can ask whatever you want. I'm going to answer you in 3 cards or less, depending on what your spirit guides want from me. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description here. Information is there for how to do so. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. For private video recordings and private live streams, whatever you want, just contact me. We'll work something out. But with that said, chat, thank you so much for joining me today. I deeply appreciate it. Have fun out there. Do something special for you, okay? And only for you. Make yourself feel good today. Give yourself a little compliment like, ooh, I have nice feet. However you want to do it, just feel free to connect with yourself today, okay? With that said, chat, see you in the next one. We're going to wrap up with Storytime Kitchen, my moderators, and then I'm out for the day, okay? See you guys. Thank you so much for connecting with me. I had a blast with you all, okay? All right, so with that said, the Storytime Kitchen, congrats on winning the free full reading raffle. I don't do them publicly on stream anymore. I do them privately, which has really done something special with these raffles. Like, I get to not only connect intimately with the person who has won, but sometimes you guys can ask questions that you're afraid to ask on the public streams, which gives a deeper and more meaningful reading. So if you would like to, when you come up with a question you wish to ask, feel free to contact me via generalgoodstarot@gmail.com, the Storytime Kitchen, with the question that you want for your reading. I'll get back to you 24 to 48 hours after I receive your reading, okay? After I receive the question for your reading. All right, so would you like to take my 5 questions privately too? We can do it now on the stream if you would like that, Storytime Kitchen. So we can do the 5 here, but if you would like to have them all in one video, we could do that too. So if you want to have 5 questions here, we could do that. It's just that the raffle reading is a private one. All right. So when you're ready, feel free to post your first mini question, and then we're just going to diving right on in, okay? I'll be right back. I'm just going to refresh my coffee, and then we're going to get started on your first question. When you do post your first mini question, just give me a thumbs up. That'll let me know that YouTube didn't accidentally delete your reading, okay? So be right back. Post your questions. We'll get started as soon as it's in the chat, okay? Be right back. All right, so first mini question is messages from my spirit guides. Clear the energy, spirit. They need a whole different deck. They want to use the what's the word for it? The original one for all of your readings, most of your readings. I think the last one they want a different tarot deck for you. I gotta get a new tarot deck. Spirit, guide me to one that is small enough for my small ass hands, and it has good pictures. Because I like pictures. Okay. And cheap. Thank you. All right. We're going to clear the energies, please, and thank you, sir. I'm manifesting in real time, tortoise love. In real time. Because I can't use all my decks. I got these tiny baby hands. Clear the energy, spirit, to connect to Storytime Kitchen, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as messages from their spiritual team. Spirit, in 4 cards, 5 for the full details. What would you like to say? They want to say something very exciting to you, but to be cautious about it. Something exciting, but to be cautious about it. One more? Is it what I think it is? Oh my gosh. Ooh, I gotta get more information because this is a scary reading, but it's also exciting. A Storytime Kitchen. Spirit, 5 cards on this 7 of Cups that is working off of this 5 of Pentacles energy for this exciting news. Alrighty. Why? So this is both like, it's almost like a guilty pleasure type of exciting news. Storytime Kitchen, you have a lot of people. Hold on, I gotta cough for a moment. There is about to be some type of renaissance, okay, of people coming into your life demanding, not some of them demanding, but trying to really strong man their way in back into your life. Like there are people who are really wanting to come towards you, some with regrets about not connecting to you in a certain way that they wanted to. You got people like I see like worms coming out of wood coming towards you. Like there are people who are thinking about you, people who deeply cared about you. There's a few people that haven't come towards you for whatever reason from their end, okay? With the Devil and the Chariot, followed by the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles here. This could be old families. This could be potentially old lovers, but it also could be old friends. This just feels like different types of people coming in. It does feel exciting in the sense of it's like people apologizing to you, people wanting to really get to know you, the real you, like really wanting to really process you. I really just want to be there for you is the energy coming through in this reading. So you're going to have a few different peoples. It does feel like maybe you might find them disingenuous. Maybe you might think like, oh, do they just want to be in my life to get something? That's not the case. But it's just like there are going to be people who really want to be around you coming forward. Your spirit guides are saying like there is, it's almost like to say be loosely guarded, but you have people who want to come back but feel like they were afraid to initially come towards you to build a relationship with you, with the energies of the travel in the desert there. But it just feels like, it almost feels like I almost don't want to say you've been betrayed or anything. Like this energy is like they don't want to see that you've been betrayed, but it's like these people have done something where they believe they have wronged you in some ways, whether it was not getting back to you, not responding to you, not treating you a certain way. But it feels like people who feel that they have wronged you want to make amends and apologize to you, okay? Like so you have that energy coming in, and it's just not just, it's multiple different people. So it's going to be some type of deep renaissance of some type of great cleansing of people coming in to make amends and make it right with you, and almost in a sense like demanding to make it right with you, okay? So you have that coming in to your energy. You have some type of justice coming in for you in this energy, okay? So that is the first reading. Would you like to ask your next question? There's a love situation and a family situation. I see. You are very deserving of this justice and these apologies, by the way. Spirit wants you to know that you absolutely were not, it was not right what was done to you. This shouldn't have happened to you. It's like Spirit's like wanting to say You shouldn't have had to have gone through that. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. Very interesting energy. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. When you're ready for the next reading, feel free to post. We will get started when you're ready. It's still at the thrift shop, Tortoise Love. I didn't buy it. I don't think it would have worked in my room. We don't really have yellow in our home. But it was sexy, wasn't it? It was that leg, man. I wish I could have just made a video because the tights on it, you could pull it. Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I went to a thrift store, I think it was yesterday or today, and there was this lamp where it's just a lady's leg, y'all. I'll show you right now while we wait for the Storytime Kitchen to post their next question. Let me go see if I see the picture of it somewhere. Let me go look. Ah, too funny. Oh my goodness. You see? So this is what the lamp looked like, y'all. I did not buy it. Tortoise Love, I'm sorry. Missed opportunity indeed. I didn't buy it. All right, so second question here is, there is a man I loved beyond any other. He bundled his blessings, dropping me for a girl 55 years younger than him. How is that situation working out for him? Has he got regrets about me? He definitely thinks he's a fool for sure. Like Spirit is saying, like he's definitely a fool. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, the Storytime Kitchen as well. I'm glad you didn't buy it, Eric. We're going to connect to this gentleman here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, in 3 cards, in 5 cards, how's this situation working out for this gentleman, dating this younger person, 55 years younger than him? Has he got any regrets about the Storytime Kitchen? How are things going? Is it what I think it is? Oh, does he have any regrets about Storytime Kitchen? All right, so Spirit, can we get 4 cards here and 1 here? So how is the situation going with him and the young person? Whoa, okay. Ugh, 2 for that 9 of Pentacles. 1 more, okay, 1 more Spirit. I can't do this. Oh my God. But we have to be neutral. We have to be neutral. That's what I think it is. So the answer is, how's it going with this person that you're talking about here? So it looks like he's just moving on to other energies. Yes, he's dating this person, but he's also, if they're still together, he's entertaining other options as well. This guy just can't seem to want to settle down to just one. It's like his Spirit is saying, like, this is a very like highly, like a playboy energy. Like I really like them, attractive and I love women, and this is like the energy of like I like spending my time and giving my energy, being flirtatious with people and experiencing a certain energy with women. It's like he likes the game is what's coming through in this energy. We have here the 7 of Cups, the Death, followed by the energy of the 9 of Pentacles. He may be single right now. And he may be trying to entertain another option. But there's also this energy of they may have split at some point. If they're still together, that's unusual. The spirit seems to be implying that he has broken up with many different energies since the last time you guys had a conversation. So we have here the intuition, followed by the second chances. We have here the opportunity with the energies of the neighborhood and the death here, okay? So what's just coming through here? You got double death energy. The guy is just highly sexual and very, like, he likes to have these sort of close encounters with people, okay? Like very sexually charged, very intensity, passion charged. I would not be surprised if this person is a Scorpio, but they also just come through as a very like arrogant type of energy. Like, I like to mess with them, I like to play with them, is what's coming through in this energy, okay? Does he regret what happened between the two of you? The answer definitely is a yes, with the World and the Knight of Pentacles coming through here. And we have here the repeated patterns. He seems to understand that this was like a lesson, a karmic lesson for him, but he's only just slowly understanding that and recognizing that, okay? I will say this, he's going to be one of the people who comes back into your life to try and make amends with you. Spirit wanted to give you that energy with the star really popping out in this reading, okay? So even though you guys have wrapped up a cycle with each other and he is receiving karmic retribution for it, karmic get back is what Spirit is saying, he does also understandably regrets what he did towards you, and it does feel like his energy is coming back towards you, okay? So it does feel like amongst the people coming back towards you, he is one of them, okay? If you were curious to know that. So that is your reading on this. Would you like to ask your next question? You guys are so funny about this lamp. It was silly. It was silly and funny. Imagine if I would imagine changing her stocking every day, giving her a new shoe every day. Anywho, so when you're ready, the Storytime Kitchen will get to your next question. Okay, get to your next question. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Please pause all the readings that we've done so far up until this point. Please and thank you. You're saying here, I'm considering if I should ask if I should entertain him again, or if I should hold that for the personal. I mean, if you wanted to get more details into it, we can ask the question, and then you can see if you wanted to spend that full reading on this situation. There's nothing wrong with asking that question. So if it's a yes for you, let's go ahead and do it. Why not? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to the Storytime Kitchen, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as this individual Charles here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 4 cards with initial details. Should the Storytime Kitchen entertain him again? So what I think it is. Spirit is saying hell no. Spirit is saying hell no. We have here the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups here. And part of why they're saying hell no is because you are you have a very strong emotional foundation. The Storytime Kitchen. You're a grounded person with this Ace of Pentacles as this energy. They're saying that Charles is just going to do what he did before. With the 4 of Cups here, there's some implication that he may have, in a sense, thrown you off some type of personal peace or personal balance, okay? And they're asking you if you really want to disrupt that balance again. So with the 5 of Swords coming through here, they're saying, no, we just think that he would get in the way of your own personal foundation. So Spirit is going to give you 5 Oracle cards. And then there's 5 Oracle cards. It's almost like they want to insult him. Okay, they just feel like they want to say something really mean or bad about him. If that's okay, Spirit, go ahead. We have her motel hotel. We have her here longing and craving. We have her home. We also have her silence and the pain here. Spirit, is it what I think it is? Oh my God, they're insulting him. So they're saying like this guy is so, he presents himself as one way and he really is like this like sleazy, nasty side. He has a sleazy, nasty side of him that it seems like people whom he connects with the sleazy side of him end up, losing their greater peace because of his slime ball ways. Like, this is a slimy guy. He is not who he presents himself as. He's completely different. And he's kind of like a roach in a sense. Like, he's a roach, is what Spirit is saying about him. We have here the hotel motel here. We have here the longing. Like, this guy's like desires are sleazy, is what Spirit is saying. With the home, the silence coming through here, followed by the energies of the pain. Like, he has caused a lot of pain to people because of his sleazy antics. And like, this is what they want to say about him, that he behaves very greasy. They want to say greasy, sleazy. He seems to disrupt people's peace. He takes away their inner harmony, their cozy vibes, because of his cheap behavior. And because he's sort of like this sort of like, I crave certain sanguine energies like sex, alcohol. If he drinks alcohol, he's into that. It's just like he's just not somebody who is worth giving your time and attention to because of what he likes to do. So this is what Spirit is saying about this sleazy man, is what Spirit is saying. So don't entertain him. It's not worth it. But to hear his apology, now that is your justice. So Spirit, one more card on this energy before we move forward. With the star coming through here, like, your spirit guides are saying, keep your eyes and have faith. Like, you don't need a guy like this. You don't have to entertain this anymore. If you do, I mean, of course, take your time and take it slow, but look into the horizon for bigger and better things, okay? And don't he's for the streets. He is for the streets, Joanna. He is. That's what Spirit wanted to imply. But they're saying, like, just keep it cordial. Be polite when he comes towards you, maybe with an apology, with wanting to make amends, but keep it light and keep it airy and keep your distance and keep moving forward, okay? Because you have bigger and better things for your future. You don't really need to be held down by this person's energy, okay? Alrighty, so would you like to ask your next 2 questions, your next mini reading, the Storytime Kitchen? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. What good things are coming towards me in love? This is a different deck. They want to use a different deck for this. Clear the energies. May we connect to the Storytime Kitchen, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Clearing the energies of the previous readings. Hello, Deshad. Unfortunately, we're closed for free readings for today, but thank you for coming through. But we are closed for today, okay? I appreciate you being here, but I'll be back on Thursday or Friday for some more free readings, okay? Spirit in 5 cards, connecting to the Storytime Kitchen's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her love life. What is coming towards her? What good things are coming towards her in love? Spirit, 5 cards on that energy, 5 being the initial details. This is what I think it is. All right, so Storytime Kitchen, you have somebody quite wealthy coming towards you with a high-paying job, good money, good morals, good responsibilities. This person is a very responsibly stable person, somebody who is very, like, financially comfortable and financially responsible, financially kind as well. Kind of has a philanthropist type of vibe coming through them. Like let's say they do like a monthly donation to like a wildlife fund or some type of rescue. They're giving the vibe of a kind soul. And this energy, whoever is coming into your life, they seem to be able to help you forget about somebody. If you feel super stuck on, like, let's say a past person's energy, with the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands here, this King of Pentacles person, they seem like younger than what you typically would deal with. This seems like a younger soul, okay? A younger person, but with a good paycheck, good prospects. And a great attitude is what Spirit is saying. Very kind, great attitude, go-getter type of person fit. I'm seeing they have a really charming smile. Like I'm seeing them right now. Like it's like some type of businessman with like they might wear like a dress pants and just like a basic collar shirt to work. Like this is their style. They kind of have a business style, business finesse style. Okay, very nice hair, clean cut, no beard, very youthful face is what's coming through here. This person's going to make you forget about somebody in the past that you're stuck on, like completely and so fast. You just want to hang on to them. Okay, we have here the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles here. Spirit, is this the new person? Temperance is coming through here. So Spirit's not sure if they want to answer this question. I will say, though, this person has a great physique. They're they're fit. And that's obviously seen through their arms the most, okay? Like, you know that they're fit through their arms. Very attractive young man, or like younger than what you typically deal with. Very attractive, beautiful face, strong arms, fit in some type of businessman or wear some type of business attire, and they make good money. Okay, so Spirit doesn't want to answer whether you know this person or not, but they want to say temperance on this energy. Okay, so we're gonna get 5 oracle cards into more details about this Spirit. There's 4 here, but 5 for all details. This is Chris, who I met at the pub. He is a builder with a smile like a sunrise. Oh, listen. Sure, it's a temperance, okay? I can't confirm or deny anything. One more, Spirit. Is what I think it is. Well, Spirit doesn't want to tell you the details. They do want to say that entertaining this bond will bring you a great source of happiness. They're saying this guy's a keeper, okay? So if this person comes into your life, this MFer is a keeper. Story time. So we have here the energies of the modest mouse with the delightful deer, followed by the energy of the roguish raccoon, stealthy shark, and we have here the daring dragonfly. Essentially what they're saying here is go towards this person with a quickness, okay? This is a crazy catch, a super great catch. Not only do they have a great head on their shoulders, they're a sane person, they are modest, even though they're beautiful. And Spirit sees you being very joyful in this bond if you were to entertain it, okay? Very content in this bond if you were to entertain it. So that is your reading. You have somebody beautiful coming into your life who is attractive, fit, very strong arms, beautiful smile, no beard, just like a clear face, and what else? And really good money. Spirit says you're going to be very happy with this person in romantic love, okay? Okay, give me his number already. Come on. The person came through so vividly. Because we have here in New York City a whole business financial district, and all the finance bros and finance women, lasses, are in that area. So listen, if you're looking for love, you're looking for love there if you're interested in that type of crowd, okay? I saw him like walking in the streets of New York, like looking very like busy and determined. Really good energy. So for your last question, Storytime Kitchen, what would you like to ask? Thank you so much for coming through. You are so valued and appreciated. I really, really deeply, deeply appreciate your reading. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Okay, I've got two more. May I make one more donation, please? If yes, you may make another donation if you would like to. Feel free to. I will honor it. It will be the last two for today. I can't have any more than that, but look into that raffle winning question. You also got a full reading after the stream, okay? Let me go make some coffee again, and then we'll get to your last two. I love caffeine. Okay, I'll donate for one more and then I'll post my next question. Got you? Take your time. And moderators, while you guys are at it, who would like to go first? Who would like to go last? Because I know it's like typically We Vibes, Tortoise Love, Joanna. If that sounds okay, we could do it like that. Joanna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. I'll go last. Got you? Thank you so much. All right, got you. So we'll do We Vibes, Tortoise Love, and Joanna, okay? Can we ask for Vivi's messages for both of us too? Like a message from Vivi? I don't know if I'll do that just yet. It's because I'm still mourning, and I feel like even just doing that, I'm gonna cry. So for the sake of me not crying, I'm just gonna keep it light. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it light. Thank you so much for understanding. This is all right, so I've been being bullied by my landlords who let my neighbor assault me. Now are trying to evict me from my safe place on a technicality. Will I prevail in that situation? We're going to clear the energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to the Storytime Kitchen, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies surrounding the situation with their landlord. Spirit, in 5 cards, will she prevail in this situation? We have here the 4 of Cups, the Chariot, 3 more, Spirit, followed by the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. Spirit, can we get 5 oracle cards into this? 4 for here for that. They're saying 5 for the 3 of Swords. All right, so we have here the 4 cups and the Chariot here, followed by the energy of the 3 of Swords, the 8 of cups, and the King of Pentacles, okay? So the energy is coming through, sort of sounds like to ignore the situation. It is going to continue to progress and be upsetting, but all you can really do is try not to pay attention to it, almost like to be conscious of it. But if you must move forward, then you have to, right? There's just something about of taking it for what it is. Will you prevail in this situation? There does seem to be some further things happening in this energy that you might not be personally aware of, okay? So Spirit is saying there's just a little bit more going on here in the situation that you're not aware of. We have here the energy of the Sorcerer. We have here the Ball, followed by the energy of the Cloak, the Fox, and lastly, we have here the Potion. Spirit, is it what I think it is with this situation? Hold on. One more card. This is what I think it is now. So your spirit guides are almost essentially wanting you to. They almost want you to recognize that by being very emotional, it's almost like it will be in your disadvantage to behave emotionally, because your landlords are very quick-witted and may try to. It's like there's something very. I don't even know how to explain it, but you're not really necessarily at the advantage here, okay? Like if they can, they will use any and everything that however you behave or react against you. So you kind of have to approach this in the most emotionally mature way. If you've been reacting emotionally, like very clearly being upset or something like that, they're saying that this will be used against you, okay? Like the channel message coming through here is to be the most mature that you can be. Do your best to behave without reacting to the way that they're behaving towards you in an emotional way, because if like there is the risk that you will have to move, unfortunately, because of them using your feelings against you, okay? Like I'm not saying this is some demonic stuff. This just feels like some really nasty tactics from landlords, okay? So your spirit guides are basically saying, like, you need to behave maturely and relaxed when dealing with these parties to be able to have the best chance to prevail here, because your emotions will be used against you, is what your spirit guides are saying about this situation, okay? So that is your reading, Storytime Kitchen. No, I've been very self-disciplined. Great job. So try your best not to react to it. I will say it does feel like you have a good chance of prevailing by not giving them something to use, okay? So this is but that's subject to change, because these landlords can be nastier than it seems, okay? So would you like to ask your last question now? I had the option to put the story in the press, and I've chosen not to. Your spirit guides are saying you should rethink that. That might actually be a good thing for you, though. I mean, if you don't want to, that's totally okay as well, okay? But your spirit guides are implying that would have been a good idea, if in this case, in this energy. So I saw you donated for $10. Does that mean you want a full reading or you wanted 2 mini questions? Okay, got you. So what would you like to ask for your next 2 readings? No problem. I'm just responding to something in the background. Is that a pizza oven? Erica, is that a pizza oven? What do you mean in the background here? Oh, in the background. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so I've been talking to a chap I met here about working. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm just sending somebody a reply. Give me a moment. I need like 1 minute to send them a reply. All right, I am back. Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. I will have to head out pretty quickly after the mod portion of the stream to handle something on the side. So I do apologize, chat, if I cannot stick around. But we're going to answer the Storytime's Kitchen last 2 mini questions. So here you're asking here, the Storytime Kitchen. Okay, so I've been talking to a chat I met on here about working together on a project. He turned it flirty. More recently, I had gone quiet. Is there anything to be gained from that situation? And can I pull off my project without help from him? Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. Can we connect to the Storytime Kitchen, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as this individual here that the Storytime Kitchen has been talking to, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, in 5 cards, is there anything to be gained from the situation? And then 2 more, can she pull the project off without his help? So the answer is yes. There can be something to gain in regards to the situation, but it's also on the emotional nature. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords is coming out here. You can do the project without his help, though. We do have the energies of the 7 of Wands and the King of Swords here. So the answer is yes. Yes to both, actually. So we're going to get 3 oracle cards into what Spirit is exactly saying about this. They're saying 3 for this first energy, which is, can there be anything to be gained about this? We have here the salvation, the resources, humility, followed by the speech, and we have here the wealth and the excess here. Spirit, is it what I think it is? It's about like reacting to something while having a grounded sense of control about the situation, okay? So what's coming through in this energy, the Storytime Kitchen, is you're learning something about the way that you handle things, okay? And the way that you're grounded in the way that you handle things. So Spirit wants you to sort of think about how you assess the situation, you responded in kind, and they kind of don't want you to sort of worry about this any further than that. It's like you responded very respectfully to the situation. Is there something to be gained from this? It's more so of like it's more so like you're behaving appropriately and everything is okay. What can be gained is you recognizing that on an emotional level. With these 3 cards coming through of the salvation, the speech, and the wealth coming through here, okay? Now, can you do this on your own? The answer is you absolutely can. You absolutely can. With the 7 of Wands and the King of Swords coming out here. With the yin and yang and the spiritual maturity, you have all that you need to be able to do it. This person might come back around to assist with that yin and yang energy. But even though, what's the word for it? Even though the situation has turned out the way it has, I do see you pulling this through in the end, okay? He has gone silent for several days. It's confusing. Probably feels somewhat disheartened. Maybe he felt like he was a little bit rejected by you, but we wouldn't know unless we tapped into that. But Spirit is saying basically you can do this on your own. What is to be gained from the situation is just sort of like grounding yourself and assessing this from the emotional place that you viewed it from. Okay, like, okay, this person might have feelings for me or might have had a thing for me. And he's just sort of processing that. I'm just going to focus on myself. Even though this is odd, I'm going to finish this through and see it to the end, okay? So they kind of want you to be optimistic about the future in regards to this. So now we're getting to your last question, which is someone like Spirit didn't really want to spend too much time there. They're like, everything's okay. You're going to be able to pull this through. Who cares about that guy? Your Spirit guys just wanted to push that question out really fast. I almost felt like this energy of like they didn't care, but this like, hey, just let her know she can do it. She can do it. So clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to the Storytime Kitchen once again. Their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Your question here is, my question concerns my daughter. She just turned 16. I wasn't able to wish her a happy birthday due to the bad offices of her grandmother in whose care she is. How is she doing? Okay, got you. Spirit, 5 cards. How is the Storytime Kitchen's daughter doing? Tapping into her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. I didn't reject him. I asked questions about what it would take me to trust again. I see. I understand. Five cards, Spirit. All right, so here's what I think it is. How is she doing? This is what I think it is now. Your daughter is going. Your daughter's experiencing what feels like a very youthful time for her. You know how, like, hold on, I gotta cough for a moment. So basically, Spirit is saying she's gonna be undergoing a very typical teenage time, and they only ask that you be empathetic towards this. Like, a lot of, oh my god, so this is, I kind of have to do this. Spirit is saying a lot of adults have so fucking little empathy for teenagers. It's like they forget that they were teenagers themselves, where teenagers will go through something like being very wild and risking their safety and their, sometimes even their lives, and being just very, what's the word for it, believing that that they are immortal and death will never come for them. Like, just being reckless and just exploring the world on the whims of their emotions. Your daughter is seemingly going to be going through this time where she's going to be going off the whims of her desires and her emotions, much like many teenagers do. We have here the Magician, followed by the Devil here coming through, followed by the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands here, okay? You may hear things about what your daughter is doing, what she's been up to, even if she's just a very good girl, right? Like, she behaves very well, she goes to school, she pays attention, she focuses. But you may find yourself being upset, maybe by some things that you hear about what your daughter is doing, what she's getting up to, or just feeling like you really want to be involved to, like, try and guide her away from whatever path that she's wanting to pursue. With the Nine of Wands here, so Spirit is saying what's going on with your daughter is she's exploring herself and doing it through the lens of a teenager, okay? So Spirit is wanting to say, just remind yourself of your time when you were a teenager and the thoughts that you had at that time, as well as you were confused, exploring yourself, and just really going off of your heart, okay? So we're going to get 3 cards into this, Spirit, 3 cards into this energy. What's going on here for the Storytime Kitchen? How is she doing? Withdrawn. We have here pride, arrogance, and trapped here. This is what I think it is. It's like she's like wanting to get away from people or isolate herself in some way. It's almost like I'm seeing like a rebel or rebellious type of energy. It's typical of teenagers, but what's coming through in her energy is like she just feels like she feels like she's in jail or something like that. Like, she feels trapped to some type of circumstance, either trapped in teenagehood or trapped in her life circumstances. So there's something like she's very frustrated right now, and it's just making her want to, like, break free. So she may do something that kind of looks like that breaking free, okay? So Spirit's going to tell you advice in 2 cards about how, like, if you must face this situation, Spirit, 2 cards on what you want to say to her. We have here kindness coming through, and we have here transformation. This is what I think it is. So if you find out, like, information that your teenage daughter is, like, acting out or being very, like, rebellious or even being somewhat risky, Spirit is asking you to treat the situation with empathy, not to enable her, but to be kind towards the situation. That we have all changed. None of us are who we used to be as 16-year-olds, as 15-year-olds, okay? So they want to say this: have faith that she will transform. We have the energies of the kindness and the transformation here. If she behaves a certain way, that does not mean she won't develop into this very mature, beautiful, and kind-hearted soul, okay? She just may enter a phase where she acts out and in reaction to either being caged or just really feeling that the biological intensity of being a hormonal teenager, okay? It's a tough time for everybody. So they kind of want you to approach it with the mindset of, you know what, people change. This is how I was when I was a kid. I've changed, right? I've seen this happen. People aren't the same individuals they were when they were 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is her time to be in this way right now. And I'm just going to embrace her without enabling her. Okay. So this is sort of the energies coming through that they're wanting to express to you in this. How is she doing? She's kind of feeling like a caged animal and is wanting to break free, wanting to be free. But she's trying to work through that energy right now, trying to maintain her sanity in this very hormonal, very feeling like a jail cell type of time, okay? They are controlling and selfish, and they treat her as a means to an end. Her grandmother and her husband aren't kind. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. It does feel like she is in a situation that she doesn't feel is compatible for her. Definitely, I do. I'm going to ring the bell to her freedom, honestly. Like, good luck to her. And I wish her all the best, honestly, okay? Good luck to her. Good luck to her. All right, so those are your readings of Storytime Kitchen. I look forward to you reaching out to me for that free full reading. Congratulations on your raffle win. And hit me up when you're ready. You can save it for as long as you want and send me the question that you wish to ask a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, whenever you're ready to do the reading, okay? And I'll send you a video response with the results of your raffle winning question at some point, either 24 to 48 hours after I receive your question, okay? So thank you so much, Storytime Kitchen. Good luck to your beautiful daughter. To all those who love and value and care for you, I wish you a fabulous day, okay? See you, and I look forward to doing the reading for you, okay? All right, so chat moderators, we are officially at the end of the stream. Are you in New York? Yes, I am a born and raised New Yorker. I was born here as well. All right, so chat, are you ready? We vibes, if you are here, feel free to post your question. I'm going to do so, of course, the 3-card readings for all the moderators, and then we'll get to Joanna when she's ready. Let me go refill my cup of coffee, and we'll get started, okay? Alrighty, let's get to it. All right, so messages from my spiritual team. Absolutely, we vibes. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energies surrounding your question, spirit, in 3 cards for we vibes. Messages from their spiritual team. So we vibes, despite what's going on in your internal world, Spirit wants to say this to you, okay? Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Sun is coming out here. They're saying this. You may, lately, you may have been thinking like, you know, when are good things going to happen for me? You are going to be walking into fairly soon a change in your luck and a change in events. In fact, I feel like I predicted this for you. You have a change of luck, and you're approaching what feels like a very positive time in your timeline in general. So with the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Sun coming through here, your spirit guides are saying that that's still happening. They kind of want you to embrace this energy. You have a period of light coming into your life, okay? Where it just feels like you're going to be relaxing into something positive. So this is what they want to tell you. You have a period. It's almost like a renaissance of just we vibes, feeling good, feeling great, having great connections, a beautiful, flourishing social life. It just feels like I'm in a good place in my life right now. So this is what your spirit guides want to tell you, and they want you to be strong, okay? They asked of you to be strong in regards to this. That is your reading, we vibes. All right, so we're going to get to Tortoise Love now. And Tortoise Love, you're saying here, since childhood, I've had reoccurring dreams about extraterrestrials arriving. The dreams are all very similar in nature in the past month alone. And I had 2 more in which I was telling my mom, look, they're here. I've also listened to several light workers and channelers who say that humanity may have open contact with extraterrestrials around 2027. Could these dreams be a form of channeling or a sign that close encounters are actually going to happen? Spirit in 3 cards, clearing the energies of the previous readings, connecting to Tortoise Love, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the energies surrounding the situation. You're so welcome, V-Vibes. I'm so happy to hear it for you, too. In 3 cards, is this a yes or a no? Is what I think it is. The answer is their spirit is saying, unfortunately, it's more like they're returning. Not that they're visiting us for the first time, is that they're unfortunately like coming back. They're unfortunately coming back. They left for I gotta say, they left with mixed emotions at first, and now they're coming back. Okay, so they've already been here. They're just coming back now. I'm so sorry to hear it, Spirit. I'm so sorry. Hey, we have here the Empress, the 3 of Swords, the 6 of Cups here. Okay, so that is the energy coming through. Yes, it feels like that in the dream. I see. That's very interesting. All right, so let us get to Joanna. I will ask my mod question first and then 2 minis. Feel free to, Joanna. Take your time. My mod question is Stephanie's thoughts towards me today, the next 7 days. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out the previous tarot readings. Can we connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question? Maybe connect to Stephanie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. Stephanie's thoughts towards Joanna the next 7 days. 3 of Wands is coming out here, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun here is what I think it is. She's looking forward to the future because she hopes that when she comes towards you, it will be a great reunion. So with that energy, we have here the Three of Wands and Knight of Wands and the Sun here. She's looking forward to the future because she's hoping that if she decides to come towards you, you guys will have a great reunion. Okay, with the Sun as the ending of this reading, very beautiful. So her thoughts are like thinking about you, thinking about coming towards you, not planning it necessarily, not thinking about doing it in this week, but hoping that it is a positive reunion. Okay, with that beautiful Sun. Would you like to ask your next question? I haven't stalked her for a while as well, but she is on my mind. You guys are so cute. So for the mini, whatever comes out with me and Stephanie this month of June, Spirit close out the previous readings. Can we connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Stephanie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit in for cards. Whatever comes out about Stephanie and Joanna this month. So what do you think it is? There's going to be a tower moment for June, but it is a good tower moment because it looks like you guys are going to immediately be speaking to each other after this. It's going to be a lot of relief coming in for the two of you in this month, okay? With the Tower, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords here, followed by the Page of Swords, Spirit is basically saying that you guys have a tower moment, but after this tower moment, it does seem like there's a good outcome where the two of you are immediately communicating this month, okay? I don't get exact timelines, Joanna. Don't ask specific times, okay? But Spirit is basically saying there is something good to happen. So we're going to get 5 cards into this. Spirit, 5 cards on this. We have here a second chance coming through here, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Followed by the possibilities. Again, look at that. Risks, free-spirited over the Sun card. That's beautiful to see. So there's definitely some type of reconciliation energy coming through between the two of you. We have here the Trapped as well, followed by the Twin Flames and the Mind Control. Spirit is what I think it is. Look at you guys going right back into this energy, y'all. Okay, listen. With the second chances, the possibilities, and the Trapped coming out here with that Twin Flame energy, it looks like you guys are going right back to being super into each other. Mind control. So we're going to get one more card. They're saying this is the card, right? Spirit, one more card on what's going on here with the Nine of Wands is what I think it is. They know that you really like Stephanie. They kind of know that you're obsessed with her too, okay? They're saying, like, it's going to be brutal waiting for this to happen, Nine of Wands. It might even hurt a little bit because they know that you're hurt by, like, what she's going through in her personal situation. 3 of Cups was a confirmation of that. That's like feeling like, what's the word for it? Feeling guilty for being jealous. Or feeling embarrassed or guilty for being jealous is what's coming through in this energy, okay? So while you're waiting for this energy, they will say it is going to be a little bit of a hard time processing it, waiting for this moment to happen. So they do sort of want you to just hang in there until this, like, event comes about, okay? So this is what they want to tell you in this reading, what's likely to happen between you guys this month in June. All right, so would you like to ask your last question, Joanna? Feel free to do so. Guys, I found this in the trash. Somebody threw this out. It's like a little Halloween decoration with little claw feet. I'm just going to put my plants in them when I'm propagating them so they can grow roots. But what a cute little item. All right, so what's happening to me this month in June? Spirit, clear the energies, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Joanna, her higher self, or spiritual? You're gonna win. June is a month of winning for you, Joanna. This is the energy that I'm tapping into for you. God, I gotta say, I was in a mood like a few minutes ago, and this energy cleared it up. Like, I'm winning. This is what I'm feeling. I'm winning. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. And the month of June for her, Spirit, in 5 cards. What is coming towards her? What is happening to her in this month of June? Ace of Pentacles, the star here. Dude, did we not feel that winning energy? Ace of Pentacles, the star here. God damn, Joanna. Can we get 4? Oh my God, 4 more cards. Spirit, 3 more cards, please. I'm excited. We have here the 9 of Swords, the Chariot. Oh my God, and the Moon here. Spirits are what I think it is. So what's happening is, Joanna, you're going to be feeling this energy of you're going to be winning. But the idea of understanding that might drive you crazy in this month, okay? So 9 of Swords, Chariot, and the Moon here. This month feels like not knowing what's around the corner, but feeling like, but I know I'm going to win something. And this is the energy coming through for you in June with the star and that Ace of Pentacles energy here. There's a reason. They're saying have faith. There's a reason why you feel like you have no idea what's going on. Oh my God, I love this. It's like you're being kept in the dark, but you know the feeling that you're going to be getting. Okay. So we're going to get 5 cards for you, and that is your reading. Not going to lie, I've been having some ladies talk to me and flirt, but no one compares to her. I know that's right. So we're going to get the Fairy. We have here the Enchantment, the Allyship coming through, followed by the Unconscious, the In-Betweens, the Fool, and we have here the Helper and the Contentment here, Spirit. So what I think it is. So it's like you have like so much potential energy being generated in this month for you of being like, I'm like winning. I'm like, this is a lot happening to me right now. So you're having a lot of good things happen, but you have no clarity as to how they're going to directly unfold. So you're being kept in the dark while you're receiving so many different wins, okay, this month. So Spirit is showing you with the Enchantment here, you're very desirable in this month of June. If you want to use that to your advantage to manifest some goals for yourself, do that. That'll be really great. With the Forest and the Fool, followed by the Cat here. Look at that. Spirit is saying you're just very, oh my God, dude, they just told me like you're like a cat. In the sense that you are like one of the beings on this planet who is just objectively desirable. And you're going to be feeling like, why am I having so much attention on me right now? It's because you've got some type of magnetic appeal this month. And something like that is propelling you to feeling like you're being victorious, and you are, but you have no idea what's happening. It's like you're receiving a trophy and you don't know what's going to happen going forward. It's like, oh my God, I don't even know how to explain this energy. It's like you had no plans for this. You just didn't expect it. Low key, I just I feel like I'm blind in my own, like Spirit, like the government gave me my own bank account and vault, and they're saying, hey, you got to go to this location. I'm like, what? Like, here's your account, but it's official, and I'm in there and I'm surrounded by this gold, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? It's like, I think there's going to be so many unexpected wins. You have no plans for the future for any of them because you didn't even expect them to happen to you. So that is your reading. And crazy, look at this, Joanna. Oh my goodness. Really. I mean, this is a month of celebration, I think. I think you're manifesting a lot coming in for you. So the gold card was literally showing up on the side there. Oh my God. What is happening for you this month? Dude, listen, just enjoy it. I don't know exactly clearly because there's a shadow when I'm connecting to it. Like they've put like this curtain over some type of great rewards for you. Okay, so they're not showing me, but they're giving me the feeling, and they're wanting me to let you know that. Okay, so just, you have a lot to look forward to, and keep the faith. There's a lot of opportunities in the distant future, okay, for you. So that is your reading, Joanna. Oh my goodness. First of all, congratulations to you on that. With that said, Joanna, that is your reading. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you for that. Chat, I'm going to head on out now. Have a beautiful night, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Thank you all so much for your support and your donations. And thank you those who have just connected with me and shared your beautiful energy with me. Vivi, we love you wherever you're at, in the sky, in the sun, in the sea, hanging out on Jupiter, or with the aliens that are going to be coming back to Earth. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. We love you forever, Phoebe. Oh my goodness. We'll definitely have to do that reading to see what Phoebe wants to say to us. But guys, I'm going to hang out. I'm going to chill. And then I'm going to work on some errands. See you guys. Have a good one. I'll be back on Thursday or Friday for some 3-card readings. I look forward to that. See you guys and have a beautiful night. And thank you so much for joining me today. Goodbye and have a good one.